All right, I love it. Okay, so I am McKenzie Deakins. I have to say something really quick. I do have to also say thank you so much for having me today. Honestly, this is just so much fun. I remember coming here to Picture Line to buy my first studio lighting set in 2003 or something. It was like the student edition. Anyway, I just like, this is like a candy store for photographers. So much fun can happen here at Picture Line. And what I love best about Picture Line, and I know this isn't like, I'm not even a part of my spiel here, but when I come in here, I don't feel like judged for not knowing something. I feel like they really care about me and they're not like up on a little, on their high horse, like looking down on me. I feel loved when I come here. Like they really appreciate my business and I feel like they know their customers. Okay, so my name is McKenzie Deakins. I love Instagram. I love Snapchat, I love Facebook, I love all things social media. So those are, everything is just my name. So if you need to find me, it's McKenzie Deakins, super easy. Okay. All right, a little bit about me. I have 2 kids and a handsome husband. My handsome husband is standing right here. He hates me to say this. My handsome husband. He hates it so bad. He's like, why do you always have to introduce me to your handsome husband? You are so hot. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have been shooting weddings since 2005. I have a bachelor's degree in photography. I've had the cover of Utah Valley magazine 5 times in Mercy Ordings, whatever, KTV, Channel 2. I presented at Pinners Conference, a Bright Night event. I'm also teaching at Pinners Conference again this year. It's November 6th and 7th. And I am sponsored by Pro Digital Photo, Joe Totes, and Nema & Co. And so Joe Totes is a great camera bag company, and Nema & Co. I love my camera straps so much. Okay, so that's all. Okay, if you follow me on Instagram or social media, then you know that I love lip sync videos so much. I love lip sync videos so much. And I do them with my brides and grooms. I do them on Snapchat. I do them in my bathroom. I do them everywhere. But my husband started filming me, and so this is one that he just did. So this is just like a little. Rock star right there. I'm so edgy and cool. I also love to play around with my bride and groom. Like if something pops into my head, like an idea, I push boundaries and I kind of make it happen, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. My daughter was in the Nutcracker when she was getting married, and so I was like, your dress looks like Mother Buffoon. I'm like, I should totally get under your dress and jump out from underneath it. She was so sweet. She was like, okay. And I scuffed those shoes too that happened, but that's okay, worth it. Okay, the importance of creating a brand. I wanted to start by talking about branding yourself because a couple years ago, I kind of hit a wall. I had been shooting for a long time. I feel like I had nailed it with my exposure and my creativity and my style. Like I knew who I was. I was a pretty decent wedding photographer, but my calendar was skimpy, to say the least. Like I wasn't booking. I had to do a lot of marketing and pushing myself to get out there and paying like a lot of like bridal fairs and all these different things to just get business. And then a couple years ago, I decided to kind of rebrand myself and figure out like, you know, what I am and how my clients see me. So I wanted to show you a picture that actually no one has ever seen. So the first I'm going to talk about appearance. I'm really, really nervous to show you this photo because literally you guys, like no one's ever seen this picture of me and you will not even recognize me. Okay, that is me. I do not even look like myself. And when I look at that picture, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get emotional. Like, it's not me. And it just is so interesting that I feel like my insides match my outsides, if that makes any sense. So like, I feel like I'm who I am now, and I'm showing that to everyone. And I tell this to everyone. So a couple years ago, I had 2 best friends enter my life, and they stayed by my side. I love them so much. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Honestly, like I ended up losing weight because of it. I felt better about myself. I looked at the mirror and I was like, I look hot. And my clothes are fitting me appropriately now. It was like hard to find clothes that fit my body type and everything. So I love that. I started wearing makeup more often. I started doing my hair and caring about myself. And then at the same time, I noticed that I was also taking more pictures with my brides and grooms and with my clients. I didn't care. I wasn't hiding behind that other side of my camera. I was putting myself on the other side to have fun with people so that people started to get to know me a little bit better. So this is like my after picture or whatever. I just did this. This was just recently in January. I like to color my hair a lot, if you've noticed. Okay, so here's the rules and regulations. Okay, this was like for breast cancer awareness. I did this like Instagram post, so there's a reason I had watermelons holding it. Okay, these are some rules and regulations that I kind of go by. I don't leave my house without my hair or makeup done, like just looking decent, not like full-blown like photo session moment. It's more like just so that I look decent. If I ran into a bride and groom, they would actually recognize me. And then I felt put together myself, like I felt like I could just be happy and excited and approach someone. I never go to a photo shoot without hair and makeup done, as well as putting like a stylish put together outfit. I'm not asking you to like go spend thousands of dollars or anything, but like just, you know, putting yourself, wearing something that you're comfortable in, putting yourself out there in an outfit that you're comfortable in. And at the same time, like we are we're professionals, like we should represent, you know, photography in a decent way. Sorry, what was that?
Where'd you get that jacket?
I know, isn't that so cute? It's actually my friend's. I took it from her. I'm like, I'll borrow this and I'll give it back. And I never gave it back. And I'm like, I even told her, I'm like, I still have that jacket. Is there any way I could just keep it? She's like, you worn it enough. It's from like Forever 21, I think, and I can never find something similar to it. My favorite go-to outfit for a wedding or anything is putting a jacket on. Just like tight skinny pants and then hide everything with the jacket. It makes you look professional and put together, but it's hiding all that shenanigans under there. I always have some bright lipstick. If you need some, if you have a fabulous emergency, you need to look fabulous, you just put some lipstick on. I always have a secret. My assistants say muffin before Snapchatting, right? Kira's over here, she understands this. Because I'm always getting photographed from behind for back behind the scenes stuff. So she says muffin, and I pull my pants up over my muffin top, and then like shift my weight to one head. Speaking of that, I've had actually someone come up to me and ask me if I Photoshop every picture that I post, and I was like offended but happy at the same time. Like, so you're seeing me in real life, and you know that I don't look as good as I do in my pictures. Anyway, but I just know how to pose, and you know, we all are photographers. We should know how to like make ourselves look better than we really look. Okay, I pay money. I invest in myself. I have hair extensions. I have gel nails. I have had laser hair removal for my mustache on my lips. So honestly, like all that stuff costs a lot of money, but invest in yourself. Okay. This is a picture of a bride and her mom. Like this is the type of bride that I started getting, these bigger weddings. And it was because this mom is all about the brand. She wants that Nordstrom brand. She goes and gets like everything is from Nordstrom, or she's got Jimmy Choos on. She has the highest wedding vendors. Like she's paid, I don't even know how much she paid for that Ultimo gown, but I think it was like $10,000, something like just insane. It's gorgeous. But she wanted to be able to say that she purchased all of these, you know, higher end items. So when she said that to I think I overheard her say this to someone, that she's like, my photographer is McKenzie Deakins, and I could feel it in her voice that she was just like, McKenzie Deakins, and I'm like, I love you. Anyway, so then there's a picture of me. So you want to become like that high-end brand that people are searching for, and that you're so just exclusive. This is another thing that I do that I'm trying to set myself apart. We don't do CDs anymore, DVDs. I can't even believe it, I love it. I love USBs, they're so awesome. But these USB cute wooden cases, I bought those from WHCC. Does everyone know what WHCC is? White House Custom Color, they're awesome. The rest of my marketing materials are done by Pro Digital Photos. They're a great local lab, and I feel like I have to just like shop them from the world, because I've tried so many local labs and I've actually been disappointed and upset with local labs. Like when you go in and you're like, this is incorrect, and then they yell back at you and you're like, this is incorrect. Whatever you're doing is not right. But they're awesome, they have great customer service. I also put in cute little personalized M&Ms with my logo on them, and it just kind of is something to set yourself apart. Cute little Trader Joe's peppermints with my business cards, and then The greatest form of flattery is a referral, and then on the other side, it's to ask them to print professionally at Pro Digital Photos and gives them like a little coupon and stuff. So anyway, I love my branding that way. Oh, look at, see how cute they are? That's Pro Digital Photo storefront. They're in Pleasant Grove, so cute, love them. Okay, social media beast. I think that like the world has just recently changed with like photography and marketing in general. Like all of these giant companies are getting onto the social media wagon. First thing out of the gate, be selective of which bloggers you'll photograph for free. I've photographed a lot of bloggers, and it's not necessarily how many followers they have, but more so their audience. You want to make sure that their audience is similar to yours. So if you're collaborating with maybe another photographer or someone who's a wedding florist, or do you know what I mean? Like, so you're aiming at their audience instead of like, oh, but she has 30,000 followers. But she's like, all of her audience is not going to just follow you out of the gates. So anyway, this is Carly Styles. I don't know if you guys follow her, but she has like 500,000 followers. She is so hot. Oh my gosh. But anyway, she's right over. Okay, ask every client to give you a shout out or a photo credit. Shout outs and photo credits are two different things. Shout out is like maybe a picture of you with your client, and they're putting that on their Instagram account, and they're saying, I love my photographer. She was so awesome to work with. Follow her, blah, blah, blah. That's like a shout out. That's like, you're going to get a lot of response from that. A photo credit is just like a picture of their engagements or of their family picture, and just like that cute little camera, and then at McKenzie Deakins. That does help, but a shout out is awesome. You gotta get those shout outs. Utilize unique wedding hashtags. This is a big one, because if a lot of if you're connected with every single wedding guest that is also posting at the same time or within a couple of days of their wedding, you just use that hashtag, and then it connects all of those pictures. So when that person's, you know, that cousin or that friend or whatever is clicking on that, then it's connecting them all. They want to see you, they look at your portfolio and your website, like, oh, I gotta follow her, that kind of stuff. Set aside time every day to comment on Instagram. Don't just put like, nice pic or great shot. Like, that's one of my favorites. I get stuff like that all the time. You want something like, you want to be a part of like this community on Instagram and on social media. You want to like actually be engaged with the people that are out there and actually look at their stuff and be like, that is so awesome. And then ask the person like, how did you get that image? Or what kind of lens are you using? Like, just, you know, be transparent. Like, this is so great. This 2015 is awesome. Okay, treat each social media platform differently. You don't want to just like throw up an image all over the place. Like, just like on Instagram, like sync to everything, sync everything. You want to treat Snapchat and Pinterest and YouTube and all of this stuff, you want to treat them differently. Have the same maybe like theme one week, but put different pictures in different places and do different videos and stuff. Okay, marketing calendar. I have no idea why I put these covers. This is some of the covers I've done. Maybe to make me look cool or whatever. Is it working? Do I look really cool right now? Okay, so with your marketing calendar, you'll want to look at your calendar in advance, kind of in either on a month-to-month basis. You want to look at your calendar and see what weddings or events or photo shoots you have lined up, and then know that on those weddings that you're going to be blogging like the bridal session that day, so that day's covered. And then you've got National Awesome Day. I just made that up because I swear there's so many national days. And my husband and I have been like researching them, and we're like peeing our pants dying. They're so funny. But anyway, so you want to fill in those gaps with like, oh, like National Dog Day was just a couple days ago. So you're like, oh, I took pictures of like a family shoot with a cute dog. So I'll post that picture then. So you're kind of like filling this all in. So like every day you're not like, what am I supposed to post? But you're kind of filling it all in, and it's you know, it's working that way. Behind the scenes stuff, I feel like a lot of my followers enjoy to see like what's happening behind the scenes, because you can see the end result, you know, like people are showing their portfolio, but it's kind of fun to see like what's happening at a photo shoot and like that energy and stuff that's happening on the way. Giveaways and contests, those are fun to be able to collaborate with other vendors, florists, graphic designers, just anyone in your industry that makes sense to collaborate with. You know, like 4 of you know what I mean, you've been a part of the giveaways and contests and stuff. Personal posts, I feel, are some of my most popular posts that I do personally my personal posts. That's not redundant at all. But I feel like people want to get to know the person behind the camera sometimes. I mean, they don't want to hear about your personal life all the time. But, you know, to like put your heart out there and just be true and transparent, like I said, like it's genuine, and people want to see that. So anyway, one of my most popular posts is of me in a swimming suit, and it is, oh. Anyway, okay, your time is precious. So, shoot.edit, not really a lot of people know this, but I don't process my own images, and that has happened just recently, this year. And it has changed everything! It is the best thing that's ever happened. Like I was awake at 2 in the morning. Raise your hand if you're awake until 2 in the morning processing your images. More, everybody, all of you, right? And your eyes are hurting, and you have like 8 Coke Zeros that you're just choking down. Oh my gosh, you guys, it looks like they multiplied and replenished my desk at the end of the night. Like I have like 35 Coke Zero cans, it's so bad. And I was like, this has got to stop. So I found shoot.edit. It was a little tricky to get them to like know my exact style and how I process my images, but once they got it, I just cull through my images, upload a Lightroom catalog, I import that catalog. Once it comes back, I save out the JPEGs, and it is brilliant. I upload these pictures on my Dropbox. I spent like an hour total, like pulling through that, you know what I mean? It's amazing. I can't put enough pressure on this because it saves so much time. Okay, so yes. How are we doing on time? I'm trying to speak so fast. Okay. Can you even understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I'm going so fast. Okay. But you can. Okay. Okay, it's fairly inexpensive, $279 a month, but that's unlimited photo shoots. So like everything that everyone takes pictures of ever. I know, right? It's amazing. Okay, so what will you do now? You'll probably learn to play the oboe. I mean, why? I just found this picture and I'm like, this is such a funny picture. I forgot I took this. I gotta post this somewhere. You'll snuggle with your kids, you'll make dinner, go on vacations. And then the last ones are the ones that you'll this is good. Market yourself, network with vendors, submitting your work to other places online. Honestly, like not spending that time in front of your computer, like dazed and confused, like in front of your computer until 2 a.m. You'll be able to actually use your brain to like think out the side of the box and like think about networking with your local vendors or submitting your work to national blogs. Like this is stuff that like in your head you're like, I should be doing this, but I just don't have time. And now you will if you have someone else take care of this stupid part of your life, like the processing other things. Okay. Oh, I also offer photo classes and workshops. You can find out more information on McKenzieDeakins.com. This is just some of the workshops I do, but I just love that logo. Isn't that logo so cute? It's cute. Anyway, follow me on Instagram. It's a party. It's fun. I usually do some lip syncing stuff. It's a party. And that's really all I have for you today, my lovers of love. So, is there? Do we do questions right after?
All at the end.
After at the end. Fabulous. Thank you. Good night.